and a Chimera Revolution has begun. This episode of Hunter start off like very strong. Like you see Netro, he pulls like this whole Sakura shit, like cutting his hair, and he's like saying, "Yo, we're gonna need some artificial organ there." As we actually see like Colt there is with him, and he said like, "I'm gonna show you my nen." He's literally like showing off this a huge amount of nen, and Colt even says, "I don't even think you can be one of the royal guards," and I think that like he's saying like, "Oh, I'm very looking forward to this. The once I am the challenger," and it's like Neto is gonna enjoy this. He's really looking forward to like seeing this stuff. And what even when they went back to this time they went with Knuckle and Shoot and all them, and they were saying, you know, like as they were trying to like save the queen and all the time the queen was only caring about her son, saying, "Oh, is my son born? I thought he was going to be a defect or something, like he was going to be defected because he born early," and saying, you know, "I'm just glad of that," and thought of them as a name, which is Mereum, which, as people know from the last episode, I got spoiled on. Well, actually, no, one of my friends asked me. I wouldn't say it's too much of a spoiler, a name, but she's like saying I thought of a good name for him and called Mereum, and that was like, I guess one of the only times you've seen like the Ant Queen being a little bit more human. I guess in a way, these new type of chimeras had changed them. We found out some interesting stuff about that, how they remember stuff from like when they were human, and still something like that. When the queen died, something was moving around in her, and Cole picked it up, and it was a little baby. Now, what I think this is, what this was saying, because Cole said, "I'm going to look after this." I think this is the defected part of Mereum, since we know Mereum is a cold, heartless killer. I think this is the human, like, kind side of Mereum. I honestly don't know, but that's my theory. That's like the kindness of Mereum or something. That's the other side. Maybe like if he waited, he would have been able to, you know, been a different kind of king, and who knows, maybe in a kind one or something like that. But after seeing that, like the most of the ants have already left though, and to do their own thing, and not gonna lie, seeing that was pretty fucking awesome. And then as well, when Knuckle and Shoot went to go around and investigate, they got attacked by someone, and this guy literally looks like Kite with like scars and everything. I'm guessing that this is Kite, is the one that attacked him. Since his like body was like all manipulated, like long silver hair, but you see like a scar across the eye. I don't know. Just seeing that was like freaking emotional. And we see like at the end of the episode, all of the ants go off to become kings themselves. Like you see Cheetu doing another thing, like already made it across the border, like the alligator guy. You just everyone's going off, and now this is gonna create a giant revolution, and just so much shit is gonna happen because of this. You know, once soldiers now depart to become kings, it's like they're gonna have a hard time dealing with all these fucking ants, like the humanity. And next episode looks like it's gonna be like dealing with like freaking Gohan and Killua dealing back with freaking Palm. But I love seeing the end of the episode. You see like Mereum looking around, looking for his new castle, finding this mansion, like, and it just looks like I'm gonna take this shit. But let me know what you guys think. You know, do you think I'm right with my theory of whole Mereum the other maybe that was just a second king? Like, I don't know. I think it's like the good side of Mereum that was supposed to be. Like, but what do you think of like the actual their like episode like the Queen's death? Because some emotional shit, mate. But that's all from me. I want to thank you very much for watching. Remember, straight out like Panda, sign out, and I'll see you next time, people.